Let's go.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Raw No Condemnation Lunchtime Live. I'm in the building. They call me Chucky.
They call me J.A.
Yo, listen. We here for a quick lunchtime live for y'all, man. We want to talk a little bit about something, man. We got a question for y'all. The question is, um, can you, or excuse me, can your friends date your ex? Can your friends date your ex? Is that okay? Is that cool? I want y'all to share the video, man. Share the live. Let people know that we live. And hold on, give me just a second, Jay. I'm gonna share the live a little bit,
Okay, okay,
and
okay.
and see what happens here. Um, hold on. While I'm sharing this live, man. Um, oh, I didn't want to share it to him. Don't you hate when you share it to somebody you really didn't want to share?
He know it now.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
uh-huh.
But yo, man, so we want to talk a little bit. We want to talk a little bit, man. First off, we want to tell y'all to make sure that y'all following our podcast, Raw No Condemnation. Raw No Condemnation. Y'all can reach us and hear our podcast, man. Hear all of our full episodes of our podcast on Raw No Condemnation. Y'all can go to rawnocondemnation.com or y'all can go to Raw No Condemnation on YouTube, and really um check out our podcast, man. Check out everything. If you're joining our live, man, please share it. Share our live. Share it to your page. Share it. We appreciate it. Everybody that shares it out. Um, but that's what we dealing with. We doing this is our lunchtime live, man. We just coming through, man. And we talking today about whether or not um it's cool for your ex to date your is it cool for your ex to date, or excuse me, is it cool for your ex to date your friends? Is it cool for your friends to date your ex? However you want to frame it, either way. Jay, what
Yes,
you
sir.
think about
Yes.
that, man? What's your take on that?
I mean, if I'm being 100% honest, uh, um, I think it depends. I think it depends. Well, if it's your ex that you like had love for, and y'all was together a while, or y'all had kids or anything like that, no, I think that's off limits, 100% off limits. I think now, if it's you know, if it's a situation where you just kind of kicked it with somebody, y'all had a one
Uh
night
huh.
stand or something like that. I, in that case, I don't think it's an issue. But if it was anything serious, I say no. If there any kids were produced as a result of it, I say no. But otherwise, if it was nothing serious, and if it was nothing serious, I still say, I live by a code, and if me or one of my close friends ever even thought about, um, you know, getting with somebody who had history with somebody else, go talk to them first, because that's the real thing to do. And if somebody talk to you about it and you uncomfortable with it, say you uncomfortable with it. Don't say go ahead, man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what
Right.
that happens too. When people are not honest about.
You know,
Mhm.
you can't holler at somebody I was hollering at, especially if they got children or they were in long term relationship.
Right,
You know
right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
Um, now, just me, just me. I don't see it as something that should be done. It's too much. I think it'll put too much strain on the friendship. Some people, claim, hey yo, and if you're checking us out right now, make sure you share it, share our live, share our live, share our live, share our live. Thank
Right,
you.
right, right. Yeah.
Some people feel like you can, you a true friendship can withstand that. But I think that a friendship shouldn't be tested in that way. When there's emotions involved, when you involved with somebody, and of course, emotions are there. Um, you don't know what you're gonna feel like if one of your friends date him or her. You know, um, I think that that's something that people should just kind of stay away from. Stay away from your friend's woman or man.
Right.
But I see it a lot of times. Um, and I know the ladies gonna get mad when I say this, but I see it a lot of times with the ladies.
Uh
You
huh.
know, they'll date friends, and then you see those friends end up beefing with each other, end up into it. And a lot of times people get hurt in those situations, not just emotionally, but physically hurt in those situations. When you're dealing with the male ego, that's something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a female ego too.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because I've seen females lose friendship, man, and 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 I think that oftentimes, Jay,
Uh huh.
um, I think that oftentimes that we allow ourselves into situations um that incubates or that harnesses those kind of relationships where if I'm not friends, what I feel is that if I break up with my ex, you don't have no reason. If you my friend, you really don't have no reason to be friends with my ex no more,
Right.
right? Because
Well, I can't.
what
That one gets a little tricky because
uh-huh.
I've actually had a situation where one of my partners broke up with his they were together, but she was like part of the same, like, we were like
Circle.
like circle. Yeah, we were all. So then, what do you do? Do you like disown or not be around that person? I mean, nobody dated her by any means, but like the fact that some people were still friends with her was a problem. Because they had a messy, what I'm saying, it was a messy situation. So sometimes it get a little tricky, especially when y'all part of the same circle of friends. Do you just cut that person off and act different, even though y'all gonna cross paths again? Like it's gonna be a little uncomfortable, like when
Well,
when when that happens.
well, my thing is you can be cordial
Uh huh.
with they my friends can be cordial with my ex,
Okay.
but they don't need to be hanging together.
I
They don't need
I
to
said
be
they got
talking
to
to each
go
other.
out to dates or nothing like that.
Right. They don't need to be doing none of that, right? Like they
Right.
don't need to be they don't need to be doing really doing none of that. I understand if y'all running into each other at a event or something,
Right.
then y'all kicking it, you know what I mean? Like, hey, catching up real quick, then you just keep it moving, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, but hey, she you see her at the event, and then now y'all sitting together eating dinner together, and y'all, nah, that's too much right there,
Oh
cause
no,
that's gonna
no, never should you be out eating dinner with your homeboy's ex. Like, no. And when I say,
right.
like, even I think if it was ever a serious relationship, they off limits, regardless. And if they ever, if they made children, I don't even care if it was a one night stand. If they made children, that's off limits, regardless.
Period.
Yeah.
That's period right there. Like if children involved, it's period. I remember coming up where and just to get back on what you were saying about talking to that person. Now, if there's a situation that that couldn't be avoided,
Right.
and y'all start liking each other, and And it's hard to find that kind of situation.
Nah,
You know,
if I was liking, I don't think. Yeah, that's.
that's
If it was
that.
serious, ain't no liking each
I,
other.
right? Maybe y'all. You know, I don't know. Something happened. You know, where y'all ended up together. Maybe y'all working in the same environment, so y'all talking to each other all the time. I don't
Uh,
know.
hmm.
Not a serious relationship though, because if it was serious, then y'all better keep that shit working professional.
Right,
But if
right,
it was like and I think that ultimately it do warrants the person coming to you and discussing that with you. And if you don't like it, you should say it. I think a lot of times it's exactly what you say. The other person to be like, I don't care. And you know, we said, you know, I don't care about her, but we don't use the word her. We use
right,
another
right.
word.
Oh,
You
f
know,
her, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah,
yeah, and that's
yeah.
where we be. You know,
Hmm.
and I think that when we're there, and we're not being honest,
Hmm.
you know, that allows for something else to take place. You know, and so it's better to just be honest. Like, nah, like I don't want you talking to her. You know what I mean? You ain't got no reason to be. You ain't got no reason to. That was my girl. You know what I mean? And we can. It's hard to try to stake claim, but when emotions are involved, that mean I gave a part of myself to that particular person. You
Right, right,
know,
right.
and knowing that I gave a part of myself to that particular person as a friend, you shouldn't interfere with that. And plus, you never know what could possibly happen in the future with myself and her. You know, so
Hmm.
that's something that I do believe people should just leave alone. You
Yeah,
know, just
I think one place where it seems like it happens quite often is is
uh-huh.
uh is in hip hop.
Oh yeah.
I think these it's weird to me, man, like how they pass, you know, how they pass people around, you know. I just
All the time.
I
All
can't
the
I can't
time.
imagine like we buddies one minute, like but like and I mean like we on the same label, we buddies. I signed you to a contract and all this other stuff and then boom, uh um I'm
You and
you
it happens.
you with my girl that I just got away from. Like what's my man name with the was it the B2K guy?
Yeah, the B2K,
He got
Omarion
with
and
his right, and his like wasn't even just his ex, it was his baby mom's.
right.
And then you got like, Drake going behind Wayne and you got Drake that went behind everybody. But you got I mean it's true. You got even with Dr. Dre and Suge and all that back when they were still supposed to be friends with the Michelet thing. I think it happens so much in music and hip hop. And I think that culture kind of trickles down. It trickles down into society, and we look at them as like role models in some ways. A lot of people do, and I think that um, you know people think, okay, well, everybody else doing it. Everybody on Love and Hip Hop, they passing each other around. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I think for some folks though, I see for a lot of folks they don't mind at all. They think it's cool. Like it's one hundred
Yeah,
percent cool that you know they share exes like it's nothing.
and and it's kind of crazy for me. I remember you was putting me up on some of these people, man, in the industry that's sharing women and stuff, or um, friends or supposed to be buddies, dating each other's woman and stuff. I don't see how, what's kind of confusing to me and kind of baffling to me is that these guys and girls are, rich and famous,
Right,
and
right.
sure that is, um, I'm sure that it's, hundreds, if not thousands of girls, inboxing them on a daily basis,
Right.
trying to get at them. I'm talking about beautiful women of every hue and from every culture.
Right. Of
Probably
all the thousands of women or guys or whatever that you got to choose from, why why your friend's ex?
right. And I think that when it at they level, I think that it's a thing of power,
Mm,
and ego. They because I don't see how, I just don't see it like even at any level, though, to be completely honest, like we may not have hundreds or thousands of girls, but you got 10 other girls that you can go and date, you know what I mean, as
right. Right.
it probably more or just as attractive as this next girl, or probably have a better personality as your homegirl, or as your friend's homegirl, who obviously, in my opinion, is not, she
That ain't what
not
you
the
need.
right, not what you need.
She
Because
not what you need.
if she'll go to you, or if he'll come to you
Then who next?
after,
Right. Who next?
yeah,
Your
then who
brother?
next? You know?
Your brother
Yep.
next.
Right. So yeah, so I don't know, Jay. I just think that that whole situation is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
It's a little bit crazy, when you think about it.
Right,
You
right,
know.
right. But yo, this was just a quick lunchtime chat, y'all. Please, please, please comment down below. Let us know what y'all think about this. We'll try to do this a little more often. Something to break up the that work day. Break up that work day. But you know what? It's almost 1:00. So I gotta jump back into my into my
Work day.
work from home mode.
Right.
So yeah. But thank y'all for checking us out. Thank y'all for tuning in. We really appreciate that. Dope.
Yeah, man, and Jay, I think it's been real, man. It's been raw.
No
No condemnation.
condemnation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.